What's up guys, welcome back. I'm Evan Hate It. Today I have IPunchaUFace. This guy is number 3 on the leaderboard and mains the minigun. He also has a YouTube if you want to check it out. The link's going to be down there in the description as well. This way you can tune in and watch the mayhem firsthand. Alright, so this is the number 1 minigun player. He's actually number 3 globally right now. He's going to give you all the pointers he can on the minigun.
Thanks for including me in your video here. I'd love to share some tips and pointers on what makes me one of the top minigun players in the game. I don't think many people main this weapon because of the smaller popularity, but that's because people aren't really informed about it. And I feel like once people watch your video today, they're gonna go home and whip out a minigun and
start shredding. Heck yes.
My all-time record for most kills with a minigun ever in a match was 234.
Jesus. That's awesome. So,
you know, Cosmic popped in the match to watch me play for a second, took a quick screenshot, and he's like, I'm out of here. So I have witnesses. It's been verified. I use minigun for a couple reasons. Number one, I'm a little bit older than some of these young players that are really, really fast, right? I'm new to video games. I haven't ever played a game like this before in my life. I've never played virtual reality at all. So I'm real new to this, and I want to keep up with these guys. So I feel like the only way to really get ahead in the game is if I can get a weapon that allows me to go on the longest kill streak possible. That's where I get ahead in matches. That's when I come from behind and win. That's what separates me from the other weapons because of their limited ammunition. You know, every 5 to 10 seconds I'm getting a kill with this weapon in every match that I'm in. That allows me to get more ammunition and more jet fuel. That allows me to seem like I'm endlessly firing at multiple opponents. It allows me to jetpack through the air for, you know, unlimited amounts of time. People call me a hacker. People call me every name in the book.
I get the same thing with SMGs too.
It really is a thing. See, I use the shotgun too, and I use other weapons, but I sometimes fumble with the reloading, and I always get killed during the reload. I don't have that issue with this weapon. Now, I dart around, I fly a lot, and I have a couple different strategies that I'm going to be happy to share with you. But I guess I'd like to start with maybe holding the minigun, because it's one of the only weapons that really requires 2 hands to fire. So when you have it, I go with my right hand first because it makes a difference which hand you grab it with first. Then I use my left hand to grab the front of it. I, in real life, am actually touching hands, whereas it doesn't appear so on here. My left pinky is placed right touching my right pinky, but my hands are touching. I also like to hold it, if I'm really trying, up to my chest. You know, the higher up gives me a little bit better aim right into the opponent's face. The headshots are typically the most damaging shots you could do, so the quicker I can hit somebody in the head, the quicker they're going to die, and obviously I can go on and refill my jet fuel and my bullets. So,
oh yeah, and the quicker it knocks their pity shield too.
Oh, this is the giver and the taker away of pity shields, I'll tell you. So yeah, holding it right at your chest level, trying to aim in the face. Now, I have a rule, right? Whenever I have the minigun, it's the slowest weapon in the game by far. You have to use 2 hands, so you can't climb. It takes a while to fire, right? Yeah. So what I like to do to cut down on the amount of fire time is I can just sit here the entire match and I click this button at a certain pace that I'm ready.
Oh, you're pulsing the trigger. Okay.
Always pulsing the trigger. So
Gotcha.
Rule number 1 with the minigun, always be revving. Rule number 2, aim for the head. Number 3, high ground. You always want to have the high ground. If you're in the air, number 1, all my shots are going right into the face and head. Whereas if you're above me, all my shots are going into your lower extremities, your feet, and your midsection, and even into the jetpack, and that just blocks a lot of the shots. You get the least damage, and now with the pity shields, it could take almost my entire clip of 140, 150 bullets just to take out one opponent. Now that you need so many bullets to take someone out, this is going to be a really important gun in the game. A lot of people are going to flock to this, and now that they've lowered the damage slightly on the headshots, it's a very even gun. No one can say it's broken now, and you know, I can put myself to the test and finally get some recognition for this baby. You know, one thing that as a minigun player, a lot of people don't use it is because of the negative attitude and the negative stigma about it. People call me every name in the book. As I tell my son, you gotta block out the negativity. You don't listen to what the people are saying, and if they're cursing you out and yelling at you, it's kind of like a compliment. So you're gonna get a little bit of heat for the amount of stress that it puts on your opponent. And if psychological impact is an effect on people, then it's a great advantage to have, because people are complaining about it, they're yelling, they're bitching, the whole thing.
Definitely.
That throws them off of their game. They're not trying their hardest when they're talking the whole time. So I'm sitting there and they're blabbing away and I'm mowing them down, and it happens every match. And you know, some people come in and go, wow, you're hacking, and then I explain to them about the bullets and the jet fuel, and next thing you know, they're using the gun. The whole lobby's using it. Like, there'll be 8 or 9 people with a minigun, and it's total chaos. You know, if you ever watched the video I had with Hellraiser, we did a 1v1. We came to a standstill, you know. So this goes up there with every single player in the game. You know, it rivals every weapon in the game, and your movement, not just the weapon, is really what's going to dictate the top from the bottom players. If I'm fighting certain people, like let's say you have a katana or a rifle, even a grenade launcher, and you're running up to me, I don't ever want to go head to head. It takes a little bit longer for mine to rev, and you can kill me quicker if you're really good. So what I like to do is I like to jet backwards. Or when you're shooting at me, like if I feel a bullet or I see you coming, I'll jet to the side and I dart from person to person to person, because every time I get a kill, it's quick headshots, next person. And every time I get a kill, it's more jet fuel dash. I like to go up in the air. You know, the high ground is usually my vantage point. But I don't do snap turns. I don't like that when I'm aiming at someone, I accidentally hit the button and, you know, I'm looking the wrong way and shooting somewhere else. So what I do is I play on like a hardwood or a tile floor. Ideally, you know, you make do, but you put on socks and I spin. I can spin, you know, any way I want, really, really quick. And with the minigun, that really matters. Those are my best tips. I feel like that's, you know, the secrets of the pros. I'm kind of technical, but I've been playing the game for 6 months and I love it, and really thankful for the people that made it and all the good people that play it, and hopefully these tips help all your good listeners out there.
All right, so we heard from Punch. Let's use these tips and tricks, see what we can do here.
Double kill.
Pretty much you gotta fly the whole time. That's what I'm trying to learn. Woo!
Double kill.
There was a guy over here. I need to keep my hands closer together. Oh shit. Oh yes. Oh, that was a good shot, bro.
Double kill.
Oh! How's that triple?
Kill.
There it is. I knew I had it. He'd been dead.
Quad kill.
Quad!
Double kill. Double kill.
Shield?
Double kill. Triple kill. Quad kill.
Quad!
Double kill.
Oh! He brushed my shoulder.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh, I wanted that quad.
Triple kill. 3, 2,
Alright, I ended up with 54 kills, 26 deaths. The minigun is hard to kind of manage, but you gotta pretty much stay in the air like he was saying, and you gotta get your aim on in order to do that. Holding the controller closer to it from what I found, I was just pinning one on the chest, and I'm just throwing myself around on the level, you know, off the walls. It seemed to help out better, and then just grip it and let it rip. So I hope the tips and tricks helped everybody out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out till then.